Welcome back. I'm Andrew, your crypto guy on the internet. And if you're still here after the bloody day we had today, you got balls of steel, or the female equivalent, and I'm proud of you. So you have two kinds of people after the Nasdaq falls 3.5% and all of crypto takes a big dump. Two kinds of people. You got people that panic sell, and then you got people that salivate with greed, that see that everything is on sale and they buy up more of what they already like. I'm one of those people. So today, earlier, I DCA'd a little bit of Ethereum down here at about 2780 or so. I sold higher than that, so I bought in a little cheaper, a little bit of a margin there. Bitcoin DCA'd a little bit right here towards the bottom. It did go into the 37s. I missed that. I got 38 even because I plotted this support level. I had a buy set right there. And it's paid off a little bit, but we're talking, $1,000. Doesn't really matter. And then we had Luna. Where's Luna on here? I can't even. Here you go. Luna is another one that I just love to death. You guys know that. So I bought a little here about 87 or so, and it's still in that range. No big deal. We're just filling the bags a little bit at a discount. Another huge winner, in fact, the best performer I've had over the past month on average, is KAVA. KAVA is still paying 23% return when you stake at Kraken. That is a home run. And they have some big developments. The people are jumping in. Everybody loves KAVA all of a sudden. I'm happy for them. Now, a few days ago, I did chart out what I thought was a rising wedge pattern. I sold at the top of the wedge and had no internet for a while. Went down to the bottom of the wedge and indeed broke out. Okay? I missed this moment, but I still got some profit because I bought in at 306, sold at 515. That was good. I could have made a little more, but still I'm happy with the profit I made. So KAVA went down along with everything else today, but it's got a lot of power behind it. Bounced right back up to the middle of the range. So KAVA is a winner. I like them. KSM also that's an 18% return on Kraken. A little pricier, but they have a lot more room to grow. They've had highs as much as $600. So consider Kasama as well, KSM. Sure. Doge had a huge hype wave. They've since calmed down. So what's going on with the Nasdaq? Why did it plummet so much? Because the market is shaped around the Federal Reserve and what Jerome Powell says. The earnings that we've seen from the tech companies so far aren't recession numbers. They're mixed. Like some are good, some are whatever, like some are kind of bad. But these kind of numbers in the past would not cause the reaction we just got. So it's compounding fears from the Fed. This market is based on the mood from the Fed, okay? Has nothing to do with numbers or earnings reports, although those shape things a little bit. It's all emotion at this point and fear of the future, okay? But we're not in the future yet. We're here today, and we want to make money now, right? And so you have Google reports some weak numbers. They were okay, but not great. Their YouTube section in particular was kind of lousy. But Google already knows that this is a temporary problem. They're doing a $70 billion buyback of their own stock because they're going, look, we got some scaredy cats out there that are trying to panic sell. Let's just buy it all back at a discount from those suckers. And that's what they're doing. That's a double whammy. They get their own stock back at a discount, and it increases or bolsters the price of Google stock because there are fewer available on the exchanges. Smart move from Google. They've done this a few times, but never this much money. So I'm happy for them, not because their numbers were good, but because this is a smart move. Do not fall for this trap. If you have Google stock, hang on to it. All right, keep your shit together. Stay cool. Okay. Now, Microsoft's earnings were good. Maybe that's why we have some light green going in tomorrow. Or it's just a bunch of people like me who are greedy. They saw a fat dip and a chance to buy things cheap. Okay, and there's people like that out there. So Microsoft did well. That's good. Facebook's numbers are coming up tomorrow. Probably not going to be that great. Let's be honest. Apple's numbers are usually quite strong. Amazon's going to be fine. I think we're going to close out that this week a little more positive, at least in terms of earnings reports. Now, we still have the 0.5% rate increase that I'm predicting for the 4th, the 5th of next month. People are scared of that. Sure. But now's your chance because time flies quickly. And if you can get things at a discount, go for it. Don't buy all in because we might go down lower, right? Especially now that we're regarding Bitcoin and crypto. Look at the Dixie. Holy cow. We're already at 102.3. Now, 103 is what I think is going to be the hard ceiling, okay? Because the dollar has not gone through, hasn't gone past 103 since 9/11. It was like early 2002 when we were way up there, like 120, okay? But we haven't been past 103 since then, and I don't know if it's going to happen again. Now, if the Dixie keeps going strong, and it looks like it will, it looks like it could keep going up, that means Bitcoin's going to be a little slow. Now, you'd think Bitcoin would tank, but there are so many people that still refuse to sell. 61% of Bitcoin still hasn't moved in over a year. The people that are panic selling are the same people that are on Wall Street hedge funds that panic sell anything because they don't really care what the thing is they're selling. They're just trying to make money or lose money as fast as possible. But Bitcoin holders, keep a cool head. We know that we're going to win this race in the end, okay? So chill out. If anything, when these guys on Wall Street and your goony friends start panic selling, take it from them cheap. Go ahead. I got plenty of money for this. I'll get another job if I have to. I will always feed the monster of Bitcoin. Whenever I see a fat discount, I always get a little more. That's the move, okay? Now, not financial advice, but I have quit my job to do this, so I'm doing a little bit right so far, okay? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Luna, KAVA, Solana, AVAX, these are all smart choices. When things are cheap, you go, yeah, let me get a little more of that, okay? And so that's what we've been doing, and we've been profiting on that. Anyways, so the rest of the week, we'll see how it goes with the tech sector. As you can see, we got a little bit of a gasp of air coming tomorrow. Oil, you guys are doing great. Today was really good for the oil sector. I'm not in the oil game because I'm spread a little too thin. But if you're into oil stuff, natural gas too is doing great. I'm excited to see how things develop. I've been really keeping a close eye on the Dixie. If the Dixie gets rejected at 103 and comes down, it usually comes down hard, and when this comes down, Bitcoin goes straight up, okay? So some people are charting Bitcoin's going to bleed out down to the low 30s. Could happen. If it does, awesome, because I'm going to buy more cheap, okay? If Dixie gets rejected at 103, Bitcoin's not going to 32, it's going to 53. It's going to blast off, all right? So keep an eye on things over the next few days. Always watch it. Check it on your phone like a nut in the middle of dinner. It's the right thing to do, okay? Anyways, we'll catch you later.